Hello YouTube worlds. Today we're going to be doing something extremely exciting. I'm going to be doing a carbon fiber wrap on my hood. Much like a current girlfriend who is becoming stagnant and annoying, you want to change things up. And to do so, I need carbon fiber. Thanks to the magic of editing, I was able to make this teleport into my hands. I have gifts that are quite phenomenal, which you're about to see with this new wrap. That's good enough, that should sell it. What I have here in front of me are a list of things you're going to need. Obviously, no carbon fiber wrap job will be complete without carbon fiber. Purchased on eBay because of economic decisions that have led to my demise. Spreader, which is ideal so that you can spread stuff. Cutter, because you want to cut stuff. Glove, because hot stuff is hot. And this is called an adhesion promoter, but really it's just an alcohol wipe to make sure the surface doesn't have those oils and contaminants that will cause the carbon fiber to peel back later on. A heat gun's also ideal, but given the fact that this stuff's super easy to work with and it's hot out, I'm just going to go ahead and wing it without it. If not, I'll grab my heat gun and we'll make it work. Now, obviously, I have painted surface here, which is not factory. It is a Plasti Dip paint job that I used for the purpose of knowing that I would only be having it temporarily. The ideal benefit to this is that now that I'm wrapping the hood, I can peel this up, which if I've sprayed it correctly, it should come up pretty easy. You just catch a corner, start working down the panel, and then ideally you can peel back the whole thing much like that. After all the edges have been cleared and you've gotten rid of all of the Plasti Dip around the lip, because it does tend to get somewhere on the lip, just use some kind of towel, peel it all back. It's rubber, so as soon as the cloth catches it, it peels it back. If you have any problem, Goo Gone helps. Amazing at peeling off Plasti Dip. But for the most part, that's all you need. And now we're ready to prep the surface for our carbon fiber. Next up, you're going to want to cut your carbon fiber to length. I've gone ahead and tacked it to the window here. In doing so, I can roll it down and cut it, because I am working by myself, and most of you probably are too, seeing as how you're watching my video. You probably have no friends, which my mom says isn't a big deal because it's their loss. So, you know, if I can help at all, that's how I'll help. Also, you're going to need one of these bad boys. It's a knife in case you get jumped by the homies. Here in Washington, that's extremely prevalent, so you're going to want to keep these with you at all times, but it also happens to be convenient for cutting vinyl. Now that we have it cut to shape, we place it on the car accordingly. You're going to peel back the backing. Don't worry about where you place it, because really it's just to tack it down to the car until we start doing our stretching and maneuvering. Make sure you give yourself some extra around the edges. Because like I said before, you're going to need that when we start pulling and stretching this. Okay, now the only thing that's left to do is to peel the rest of this and get it laid out as best as I can the way it is, and then we're on our way. Okay, so after you're all done with laying down your carbon fiber, working out those bubbles, you'll get some little ones you can come through with your razor. Just touch them. In my case, probably because it's so warm out, they just lay themselves down as soon as you tap them. So I'll have to come through and clean up some little bubbles here and there, but for the most part, she's laying smooth. Once you got her all down like that, you want to come around and cut about a half an inch, quarter of an inch from the edge, so you can wrap it around and then secure it. Okay, that is the carbon fiber wrap on the hood. Difficulty level probably a 7 out of 10. As far as panels on a car goes, it's probably the least difficult, but know that you're going to be doing a lot of stretching, a lot of meticulous working it to try and get it into place. Depending on how comfortable you are, it's definitely doable, obviously, but you might want 2, 3, maybe even 4 people. In the long run, a heat gun definitely goes a long way if you don't have the sun to help you. It definitely came out awesome, and I'm super stoked about it, but that wraps up this episode. Next time we're going to be doing some interior pieces and probably the roof. I haven't decided yet.